everybody, and welcome to the Royal Rondine Horror Show. I'm your host, Royal Ron with the King. The King is here with a guest for the first time on my show. I want to welcome Bridget McGlynn. Hi, Bridget. Well,
Hey Ron, how are you?
I'm good. You're the first guest I actually had on my show. I've been doing this for about a year now, but welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm honored to be your first guest.
Um, I know you have a lot of things you want to talk to me about because I have a lot of questions for you because this has been a busy semester for you. This has been a busy year for you.
Oh, yeah, it has been a busy semester. Right now, we are actually having the musical, which is really exciting. And I'm also the senior events co chair with Amanda Boyle. And we've been putting on we just had a great event last night, and we're looking forward to a fun semester for the seniors.
Yeah, lots of events coming up. Starting off with we got the commencement fair that's coming up where the seniors pick up their cap and gown as well as their yearbook.
Yeah, yeah, caps and gowns, they have to be ordered by the 8th, so the day's coming up really soon. I just ordered mine this morning.
I ordered mine a couple of months ago.
Oh, go you.
Yeah, better to be safe than sorry. And that's a warning to you, seniors. You have until this Sunday to purchase your cap and gown. Well, not purchase. It's free. You have to order your cap and gown real soon because time is running out. So if you haven't done it yet, please do it. Do it today or before Sunday. I think about 11:59 p.m. I'm not too sure why, but please before Sunday order your cap and gown.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Now I know you played the lead at a musical that's currently going on at Dorley Auditorium called Urinetown. You played the lead. I saw you play this Sunday. Very nice.
Oh, thank you, Ron. Yeah, thanks. It's really fun. It's a fun group of people, and I'm so proud of the group of the players. I've been a part of it for 4 years, and I've never had a lead before, so it's super exciting.
um, how long have you been singing in your life?
Well, I guess remember, I mean, in elementary school they always have those shows. So I guess, since the start of school, I've been in those kinds of shows, and then there were a couple of years where I was too shy, but then I got back into it by like 7th grade.
Mm. Yeah, I was a shy person myself. I've done singing myself, although I haven't been doing a lot of it recently. I'm more of like a hummer rather than a singer. So
Oh, I got you. Well, everyone should be a singer in the shower though.
yeah, exactly, exactly. That helps you get better.
Yeah, it's true. Practice makes perfect. Don't forget it.
Mm-hmm. Now, going back to the senior events, last night was 75 nights till graduation, aka happy hour. I was there last night. I mean, I was open and frank with you. I was honest. I said I wasn't having a good time, but I can tell you late in the game I did enjoy myself.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, I know some people. It's funny because at first you just stay with your group of friends at first, so it's hard to meet different seniors. But I was so glad that I got to meet some people that I didn't even know were seniors that I've never seen before.
Yeah,
So,
I've been meeting a lot of people who are seniors too. So I know the reason why I felt a little depressed last night is because I felt like it's hard for me to get in the bar park lane in the game, meeting new people, getting people to like tell me about themselves and tell them about myself. It's kind of late in the ballpark, but sometimes you gotta make the effort.
yeah, no, it's never too late. I think it's so funny that I always think we go to a pretty small school, and I thought I know most people, but it turns out there are a lot of people that I just met too.
Mm-hmm. You heard the phrase "It's a small world." It's a small world after all. Well, it's a big world.
It's true.
It's it. You say we say it's a small campus, but it's a big one in a sense. If you see all these different faces that you never seen before, then it's a big campus.
Yeah, it is.
But anyways, going back to the senior events, we talked about the 75 nights until graduation. That was last night. Commencement fair is coming up,
Hmm.
um, and then we got a big week coming up in May, leading up to graduation. The senior formal that's coming up, and tickets will be going on sale following spring break.
Yes, they will. Yeah, tickets will be available for senior formal that Monday, right when we come back from spring break.
Mm-hmm.
And seniors should really get in as soon as they can to purchase those tickets because we end up selling out pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be fun when the time comes.
Yeah.
Mm. Right now, I don't think you have a you. Right now, we don't have a price for that right, as of yet.
Yeah, we don't have a price yet, but it will be at Glen Island. It's on a Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm.
So, try and talk to professors now if you have a final the next morning. Some of them will help you out, and sometimes you'll just have to, take that senior final the next day.
Yeah, and then you got following that we have the senior toast event. Well, I don't know too much of what that event is about, but we'll find out more about that as we continue to prolong in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah.
And then we got the senior mass, and I've been to one for last year's seniors, so that was a pretty enjoyable event, like getting the recognition of respect. That's pretty nice. And I've actually volunteered in two graduations for 2 years. I've been to um, the class of 2013 graduation at Radio City Music Hall and the class of 2014 graduation at Madison Square Garden last year.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing Madison Square Garden again this year, and I was able to go last year too, and it's a fun time. It's a nice space to have the event in, to have our graduation ceremony.
Here's a funny thing I wanted to tell you. It relates to me personally because I didn't think I'd tell you this, but I'm a game show fan in a sense,
Okay.
and there's a lot of history to it. Madison Square Garden, they do a lot of basketball games, they do concerts and stuff, but it was like the home base for Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune at one time. Well, twice for Wheel of Fortune, once for Jeopardy. Radio City Music Hall, even more prestigious for Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune did their first road trip there in 1988.
Oh,
So
wow, I didn't know that.
yeah,
That's a fun fact to know.
yeah, and Jeopardy had their $1 million Masters tournament back in 2002 there at Radio City Music Hall. So that's pretty fascinating stuff. And those of you who are game show fans, you know that quite well.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, we got some big events coming up, and and um and I quote this from Mohegan Sun of Pokemon Downs: "It's our time to shine."
Oh, yeah, it is. It's very true.
Mm-hmm. Um, and so let me ask you a question now. What do you think of your 4 years here at Iona? I mean, I haven't met you until the fall of 2013, formally in a sense. What do you think of your 4 years here?
I can't believe they're almost over. I've had a really great time. I'm so glad that I came to Iona, and I've met such great people, and I've had such wonderful experiences that I really would not have had anywhere else, I feel. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
just grateful. I'm grateful for these 4 years, the people that I've met, the things I've done.
Yeah, I'm grateful for being here too, and it's taught me a lot of great things. And also learned more about when it comes to people. Um,
Hmm.
I met some good people like you, and I met some people who are nice, but then they turn out to be like false friends, like telling me what to say. Um, and I quote this from Steve Wilkos from a show he did a few years back. If you want to act like a fool, but you don't poison the person who tries to be themselves. You have to let them be themselves. You don't poison the person. You don't tell them what to say. And if they don't treat you, if they don't accept you for who you are, then don't hang out with these people. Don't waste your time because people, when we get to our age, they get stubborn. A lot more stubborn with age. People don't want to admit that, but it's true. When you get children, you gotta keep trying. You gotta keep reaching out to them, teaching them right from wrong. But but when it comes to people at our ages, they get stubborn. If they don't want to change their ways, then don't waste your time with them. Find better people who will understand you and will accept you for who you are.
Yeah, that's true. I always like to stay positive, so I try to surround myself with positive people.
Yeah, surround your. I quote this from a Skype friend. Um, Surround yourself with positive people who will push you to the next level. don't surround yourself with people who like to act like a 6-year-old child.
Yeah, it's true.
But but being here, it's taught me so much over the past 4 years. I met a lot of wonderful people. Um, even professors. Some professors that I met, they treat you more like friends than just strictly professor and student relationship. So it's surprising to me that college these days is different. College these days are different as opposed to like 40, 50 years ago. Even in the 80s and the 90s, it's changed. But but I think it's kind of beneficial when people becoming more and more understanding. I don't. It's like I sometimes say to myself. It's a complicated world. I don't know how certain things work out, but if it works out well, then good for us.
Hmm. Yeah, true.
But I think the senior events they're going really well, and I think as we prolong in upcoming weeks, it's going to get better and better.
Thank you. Thanks, Ron.
Yeah, and like I said, to me personally, I think this has been a pretty much a big year for me, being some really fascinating people. I remember back in September, before my birthday, I met Patrick Quinn, who's a LS fighter, um, and he even got recognized on Jeopardy last week when he made a clue towards him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's interesting. Yeah, he's a great guy. I know his cousins who go here, the Cramseys, and they're really sweet, and they always support their cousin.
Yeah. Yeah. I met them earlier this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
um Early this school year. I should say, not to be confused.
Yeah.
Well, one I'm really close with. One I'm still trying to reach out to a lot more, but hopefully as I continue to go through week after week, it will get even better.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Cool.
Well, I think that's all the questions I have for you, Bridget, and thank you very much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me, Ron.
And I think and that will conclude this segment. And when I come back, I'll give you my news updates and the weather update. So stay right where you are. But right now, as I set myself up to end this segment, enjoy this musical piece, and I'll be right back.